Hello Libras, and welcome to your March 2025 reading. So, the month of March is a very shifting a month of shifts. Of course, we're shifting from seasons. It's the new year that is starting around the 21st with the equinox, entering Aries season. So there's the spring, there's the new life, of course, if you're in the northern hemisphere, but still, even if you're in the south, it is a change of season, so shift. We also have like Passover, okay? We also have the full moon in Virgo with a lunar eclipse, because the eclipse season is starting. So the eclipse, what does it? Gives us the opportunity to eclipse, to change, to shift again. So in Virgo, so that means, when it comes to our body, our work habits, our home, how we're bringing ourselves and how we're grounding ourselves and what comes out of it, a lot of information of the shadow part of this can be eclipsed, understood, and then eclipsed. We have then at the end of the month the new moon in Aries around the 29 with the solar eclipse. So here's the sun, your I am, marking the new beginning of your first house Aries I am. Your new identity, where do I stand now, who I am. That is going to start the next year completely with these new information, new data, new results. And here is the nice shift of the old going into the new. So, my beautiful Libras, I've meditated on your energy, and here are the cards that came out. The first card is the Magician, coming in strong. The Magician is all about co-creating. It's all about bringing what is above below. That means my aspirations, what is being, downloaded into my mind, my heart, my soul, and manifesting it into the matrix here. And for that, of course, I need my 4 elements to be mastered. That means my worth, being grounded, my capacity to receive, to be perceptive, receptive of high frequencies, and they need to match my memories, my vibration of what I am going to manifest. It's going to pass through the waters of creation, whatever it is. Whatever memory or self vibration is in there. I need my sword. I need my truth, so that my authenticity is the same within and without. And I need the wand, the fire of my spirit, to be able to travel and ground itself back into the pentacle, back into reality. This is how I manifest according to the eternal movement of the universe. Magician. Under that, I have the World and the 4 of Cups in reverse. So that tells me that here, Libra, your cycle is done. It's finished. You understand it and all of that. But there might be some lingering of an old emotional prison, 4 of Cups. And that probably the full moon in Virgo will help you to see. When cards are in reverse, sometimes it's leaving, I'm getting out of my emotional prison. And usually we've done the conscious part of it. I understand it logically, I've processed it, and so on. What's left is in the shadow, in the body. Did I embody the new understanding? Did I release the unconscious part that still is aligned with this vibrationally? And this vibrationally is when I reduce the possibilities of what I can manifest through the waters that have already been manifested. That's why the cups are on the floor. And I'm pretty bored by it. And I cannot see that Ace of Cup that is right there. So I cannot expect to manifest something different if my cups are the same as before. And that's probably what is going to shift this month for you, Libras. Mid-month, we have the Fool, and we have this. So, Magician, the Fool, it's like, whoa, I'm in my power. Yes, I'm the one manifesting. I'm ready to jump. I finished my cycle. I'm ready to jump into the new. But I have to realize that I'm still holding two truths. And these two truths, one is still not receptive of new water. So that creates Four of Pentacles. That creates, it's when you look at the body language of the guy, he's holding on to what is safe for him. And that means that there's probably a lot of memories of unsafeness, where things I cannot rely on, anything can happen and it can hurt me. So I'm not ready to open the valve of let's go the flow of life, bring whatever I'm supposed to receive or that vibrates to where I am right now. There's I don't want to lose anything. Okay, it's very hard to be surfing when we're like this, to kind of merge with the flow. That means we need to be ready to release what is no longer in order to embrace what is new. So this is a bit of, here I'm embracing everything that is new. I have such little baggage of what was before. I've purified everything. Look at the white flower. Everything went through death, transformation, and here I only have my essentials that are aligned with my sun, aligned with my expansion, and I am ready to jump. So we have two completely different ways of being, states of being, and that is because we're in a paradox. Two of Swords. And that's probably what the Virgo full moon will show you. It will show you your paradox. And then at the end of the month, we have Temperance in reverse. So that means we're still not maybe ready yet. Temperance is all about divine timing. It's Sagittarius. It's, Jupiter in Sagittarius in a way. It's the alignment between our conscious, our unconscious, our feminine, our masculine, our receptive, our active. And when it's like this, we see the bigger picture. Here is the sun on the forehead. Orange, yellow, golden triangle is all about the pure will to elevate ourselves. The foot in the water of creation, ready to manifest to our new vibration waters. When it's in reverse, we're not quite ready yet. And probably because here under I have the devil. So there might be a certain revelation here confronting that paradox. Here, Saturn, two echelons of Saturn. Saturn in Capricorn. This guy can be positive or he can be hell. He's hell when we're limiting ourselves to the small half cube. All I see is all there is. That's a bit the same thing. All I've ever experienced is all there is. This does not exist. The rest of my life will be repetitions of the same thing because I'm in a box. I'm in a closed environment. I'm not in an infinite creative generative matrix. I'm in a closed matrix where the same thing always repeats itself. Hell, okay? Where I have to survive and that's it. or it is Saturn. It is Father Time. Yes, I'm stuck in the bubble of time and space. But here, this is where I have the power over what I am manifesting. So then it will be ambition, focus, discipline. It will be, I master the material world. I choose, I know where I come from and what I want to manifest here. That's when it becomes positive. Because we are in this matrix. Okay, so might as well master it. So here, let's clarify this for you. Okay. I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Libras for the month of March 2025. March 2025. All right, let's see the magician here for Libra. Let's see the magician. Ooh. Okay, so I have the 7 of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords in reverse. 10 of Swords in reverse, this is when we're feeling the swords. We're feeling them, but we're not conscious of what they are exactly. And here I'm assessing, I'm in a midpoint. Where am I going from here? Do I still have interest for what I'm working on? What is this all about? Do I push continue or do I change, readjust? This is a time of questioning. The wand is on pause because it has become a shovel. Where's the passion, the intention, the aspiration that drove me first? So you might feel that kind of being torn between where you are now, that you invested for a while, where is this heading, and the grasp of your co-creating, manifesting self. So the World and the 4 of Cups in reverse. So maybe, yeah, the wand is on pause. I have a hard time seeing the sun here. I'm not really enthusiastic towards the next cycle. I even feel unconsciously somewhere blocked where the energies, I'm a bit torn within. So here the fire is being questioned, where I should just be expanding with joy, feeling like a naked kid on a white horse. I'm not. I'm questioning all of this, but I'm conscious of my manifesting power. The Fool. Ooh, all right. There I have a seed in my hand. I have a truth in my hand. But my Pope is in reverse. That's probably why this guy is there. So it's like this is going to, of course, that, full moon in Virgo is going to give you a clarity. And that clarity is going to be like, oh my God, this is what I want to ground. This is what I want to manifest here. I'm seeing clearly something, but part of me does not feel it has the power to do so. Pope in reverse. That I can engage myself in this. 2 of Swords here. 2 Two of Swords for Libra. The Two of Swords was with the Four of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups in reverse, because that's kind of the opposite of, you know, the Fool. So, Queen of Swords, I'm seeing the situation very clearly. I'm very conscious of my paradox. And here I have the Nine of Pentacles and the Three of Cups in reverse. Nine of Pentacles is my worth. I am solid. This is where I've reached in my worth, my value, what I've accumulated until now. The next step is to actually share it with others, exchange with others, and dynamics with others. But the other part here is Three of Cups in reverse. So that's when I am not receptive of new waters. I'm solid in what I'm worth and all of that. But where am I going with this? Three of Cups in reverse. You're probably also going to, because there's also a shift that's happening. Sometimes when we're changing, we're evolving, the people around us do not fit with us anymore, because they're of the old us, of the old truth we were living in. And when there's a change happening, because we finished a cycle here and we're starting a new one, it's possible that, all right, I will have to make some changes. And it might be for some of you in the people around you. But mostly on how receptive of new you are. Let's look at the Temperance in reverse here. You know, Temperance is also linked with Jupiter because of Sagittarius. And Jupiter will enhance anything you believe in. So that's why it asks of us to trust and believe even what we don't see yet. You know, that's what brings that character the strength to take his wand and to leave the known emotional results of his life towards unknown, but with the certitude that it's there, with the faith that it's there. Temperance. Why is it in reverse? Why is it in reverse? What is there? Oop. Okay, so there's the juggling part. And it's with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So we have a King of Pentacles in reverse, Six of Pentacles in reverse. This is why we're juggling pentacles. So when it comes to the pentacle, the pentacles that maybe did not bring the fruits you expected, we're not quite in the, like maybe we understand it, you know, on a logical or rational level, about balance, about the giving and receiving in a balanced way. But we haven't embodied it yet. We probably had to always do things by ourselves and not having the support of others. The King of Pentacles, when he's in reverse, he's the one that abandons. He's the one that, you know, will not be there or engage itself for us. Will not show up. Will not give the fruits, the promised fruits, and so on. So maybe there's a part of you that does not trust that this is possible. And maybe that's your karmic chains. Show me the devil for Libras. When the devil appears in a spread, it's always because we're ready to face it. It's not when it's not there, it doesn't mean that, oh, I'm free of it. No, it's just because it's not conscious, or it's not, you know, it's happening behind the scenes. as long as you're in this matrix, you're going to have to deal with the aspects of these limiting beliefs. So here we have the Fool again. And here I have a bunch of reversed cards. The Six of Wands in reverse. Of course, we have Judgment here in reverse that fell. The Nine of Wands and the King of Cups in reverse. Here are the cups. All right. So we want to jump into our next cycle. But it's almost like there's this visceral, hidden, limiting belief that there will not be acknowledgement, recognition, that will move us emotionally and hurt us. So, of course, we're more skittish into bringing our fire and going into it because the emotional healing is not quite done yet. And our fire will be on hold until then. The Judgment here, we're not ready to pull the judgment on our limiting beliefs. And this is, we're feeling them, but we're not ready to pull a judgment on them, rise them above. It's like rising those two characters, telling her that she doesn't have to limit herself to just surviving, telling him that he doesn't have to just, bring in temporarily or to the moment satisfactions in order to, be able to continue in that small cube. So this is it's almost like, okay, your time is done. The time in prison is done. Now you're going to get out. But how are you going to be? And this is why temperance is important, because where am I projecting myself, my I am? Where am I projecting it? I cannot be projecting it in the same place. I'll need to make that decision. I cannot be outside of the prison and still think like a prisoner. So there's a strong understanding that is going to make you realize the paradox you're in. Don't forget your free will, because you can jump, but make sure you're not carrying the prison with you. So, I will call this, because the big thing this month will be the paradox. So I'm going to call this the paradox, because that's the big realization you're going to have. And then after, it's going to be like, what am I going to do with it? But first, I have to be conscious of the paradox. And that's why maybe after that you'll be able to actually see him, the source of the paradox. So, on this, my beautiful Libras, I am sending you all my love and light. Thank you for watching, sharing, commenting, and please subscribe to help grow the channel. If you want a private reading, or that you're interested in the tarot course that you can take at your own rhythm, or the tarot book like I've showed you before, that is all about tarot and the Tree of Life. This is all on the website mysticwitchtarot.com. The link below under the video in the plus section. I will never DM you for any of these things. It just goes through the website. And so apart from that, oh yes, thank you for the ones of you who gave donations. It helps more than you think. And on the new moon and the full moon, I ask the divine to give you back in the shape that is the most beneficial for you. So mote it be. And apart from that, all my love and light. Have an amazing equinox. It is time to make beautiful choices. On that, namaste, and I'll see you next month. Bye-bye.